Hi everyone, and welcome to the November edition of Just Jackie. I can't believe we're already charging towards the end of the year. Christmas is just around the corner. It's the best time of year, right? But before you dive into the silly season, let's take a quick moment to catch up on all things lending. Let's kick things off with the latest RBA update. So, the November no change decision wasn't exactly a surprise. We were expecting it. But here's the interesting part. The RBA made a note about alternative inflation data reports, which is a bit of a change in direction. Let me break it down for you. Inflation is definitely cooling off, which is great news. The latest stats show that for September 2024, the annual inflation has dipped to 2.80%. This is right within the RBA's target zone of 2 to 3%, so they're feeling pretty comfortable with where things are at. However, the RBA also pointed out that government subsidies for energy and fuel costs are partly keeping inflation lower than what it might otherwise be. They're looking at a more adjusted measure of inflation and predicting that it will stay higher than the official numbers for the next 12 months. So, while we're holding steady on interest rates for now, the talk is that we might not see any big moves until mid-2025. That means we're in a bit of a holding pattern for now. Good news for those of you with variable loans, but it could also mean opportunities for fixed rates as lenders adjust. Speaking of which, let's talk about fixed rate loans and what's happening in the market. There's some exciting news on the horizon. Cashback offers are starting to make a comeback. So if you've been thinking about refinancing, now might be a great time to look into it. If you're looking at owner-occupied loans, we've got some great options to consider. Movebank is offering a principal and interest variable rate at a competitive 5.99%. Another option could be Bendigo's Easy Home Loan, which is a principal and interest variable rate at 6.04%. Alternatively, if you're thinking about locking in a fixed rate, the Bank of Australia has a 5-year fixed option at 5.74%, which could be a good choice if you want stability for a longer term. ANZ also has a solid 2-year fixed rate at 5.74%, and Heritage Bank is offering a competitive 5.69% fixed rate for up to 5 years. Now, for the investors, we've got some solid choices here. Movebank is offering a 6.14% variable rate for principal and interest loans, which is a good deal for investors looking for that flexibility. If you're interested in interest-only loans, Movebank also has a competitive option at 6.34% for a variable rate, perfect for those wanting to minimise repayments upfront. These are some solid options, and they're definitely worth a chat with your broker to see how they fit into your plans. Or if you're ready, you can register below to start the conversation. Here's a quick tip. If you haven't already, don't forget to reach out to your existing lender and ask for a better deal. It can really pay off. For example, we recently had a great win with a client who is with CBA. They were on a 6.54% variable rate for their owner-occupied home loan. Not a terrible rate, but there was room for improvement. After taking a closer look at their loan situation, we reached out to CBA on the client's behalf, pointing out the better rates available elsewhere. Long story short, CBA agreed to offer them a 0.40% discount on their rate, bringing it down to 6.14%. While it's not the absolute lowest rate out there, it was a great outcome for them, and the best part, this move saved them around $5,000 a year in interest. That is some welcomed extra cash for the family heading into 2025. It really goes to show it pays to review your loans regularly. So if you haven't checked in with your broker recently, now might be the time. We all know the lending world can be a bit overwhelming at times, but it doesn't have to be. With the right broker on your side, everything becomes a whole lot clearer. Our team is here to offer expert advice and make the whole process a lot easier for you. If you've had a great experience working with us, we would love if you could please pass along our name to your friends and family. We're always here to help, and we'd love to take care of them too. Wishing you a fantastic end to the month. Enjoy this spring weather heading into the silly season, and I'll see you next month in December.